kill myself. What the fuck is this?
Hi Tash, it's me. Tash? Tash? Tash?
Oh, joy! I get to collect evidence. Oh, wait. I have to take photos. Okay. Hello?
Tash? Hello? Tash? Hello? What's this doing here? It's on the floor. Tash?
What? You know what? I never... What the... Ah! You know what? I never thought I'd say this, but the X-Files Resist or Serve actually got something right in comparison to this.
Tash? Hello? Tash?
Basic, it's a bit shit. No! 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 This pile of shit doesn't even deserve to have a single note of that theme anywhere near it. Just... what the fuck? No! Seriously! That is all I kept screaming over and over again as I played this tripe. I was originally going to review CSI Deadly Intent after someone very kindly let me know a demo version was available to play on Xbox Live after seeing my Fatal Conspiracy rant. But then a friend who also loves the TV series of NCIS, but apparently hates me, brought this to my attention. There are just not enough words to describe the vile hatred I experienced, which starts at the very beginning when you see how terrible the graphics are for a 2011 game. I know, I'm skipping over everything and not giving you a chance to make your own judgment. But there is no substance here whatsoever. Using clunky controls, you point and click your way through each of the 4 episodes, taking pictures of, well, everything.
There's some sort of strange residue on this breaker switch. I'm gonna take a photo.
I should take a picture of it.
Denozo, pictures.
Now you can take your photo. Better take a photo.
I should photograph them. I should take a photo.
Take the photo.
Time to take photos.
There's even a mission titled Take Photos of the Cameras. I commended the CSI games, and even the first X-Files game, for their evidence collecting mechanics. But in NCIS, which in this case should stand for No Crime Investigating Supplied, all you need to do is take a picture of the unnaturally huge bullet holes, casings, etc. and that's it. Back to the office with you. Well, at least it would be, if you didn't have to be pixel perfect with your clicking to trigger actions, could see to move around without being badly hindered by the awful camera. Oh, and then there's interrogation, a pretty key element in the show which, somehow, is botched up beyond all recognition here, bringing us to Problem 2022. I am not by any means a fan of QuickTime events. They occasionally have their place, but I feel that they're far too overused in games these days. However, I don't think I've ever known a game to implement the mechanic as badly as this one does. To question witnesses or suspects, all you have to do is tap the A button before the time, which ranges from a ridiculous length of time at the beginning to blink and you'll miss it fast by the conclusion, runs out. There's no challenge here whatsoever. Even for the faster countdowns, all I had to do was press the same button over and over again throughout the conversation until a QTE triggered.
You go inside?
When I saw that, I turned around. I didn't touch nothing, I just split.
Sure about that?
Look, I already told you I left when I saw Dustin and Mel. I didn't touch nothing, I just left, okay?
Speaking of conversations, nobody from the cast of the show dared to attach their name to this mess of a project, except Robert Vaughn as Anthony DiNozzo Sr. in possibly the briefest cameo ever, and poor David McCallum, who I kept questioning the sanity of during my playthrough.
The crime scene was tampered with. Someone deliberately tried to arrange it to look like a robbery. But it wasn't.
And let's just say the replacement actors, except perhaps Betsy Moore and her exuberant Abby Sciuto impersonation, are not very good. Especially with the tedious script, which tries half-heartedly to balance the drama and clever wit the TV series is so renowned for, but falls way short. Trust me, you'll want to shoot DiNozzo after only a few minutes of playing. And the show's running fish out of water gag about Ziva not understanding American phrases and slang is ridiculously over-exaggerated here, with no funny results.
Listen, Proby. 3 shooters, 3 guns. Get them all. Got it?
Hold your cows. I am working on it.
Horses, Ziva. Horses.
Surely there's more to this game, though. No, there really isn't. There are a couple of mini-games that my friend's 5-year-old could solve when dealing with evidence in Abby's lab. Duh, I think that one might match with that one. Autopsies are a brief, if not bizarre, disturbingly represented process of taking photos. And then there's tracing cell phone signals. Oh my god. Just when you thought this game couldn't get any more tedious or inept, we get this, where you have to keep your cursor over the moving vehicle until the trace is complete. Okay, I'm thinking when this first cropped up, this might be fun. Wrong! The satellite has a natural sway movement, much like when using the scope of a sniper rifle in shooting games, which would be fine and feel realistic if you weren't trying to hover over a moving target, which is sometimes impossible to see on the Greenscale map.
Dispatch, what's the status on backup units?
1200 block High Street. Suspect vehicle has changed direction, heading toward 1500 block of 8th Avenue.
Even worse, as the trace progresses and you zoom in on the vehicle, it becomes nearly the same size as the reticle, making it almost impossible to keep central for the required length of time, and thus complete the mission, which, as with every challenge in this game, means you have to do it all over again from the beginning. Something that actually sums up the whole problem with this game. It's repetitive, predictable, ugly, gives no consequences for any mistakes you may make, as difficult as they are actually to make. And as I've probably said in this rant about 1,000 times already, it's goddamn tedious! You could complete the whole thing in a few short hours, but I had to turn the system off every half hour or so because it kept sucking every ounce of soul out of me and numbing every cell in my brain. When I first planned on doing this review, I was ready to happily declare it as the worst game I have ever played. While the easy to obtain platinum trophy / 100% gamer score, David McCallum and the idea of matching statements to gathered evidence do not necessarily redeem it, they do help to keep it just short of that title though.
Well, we know what kind of car they have, but that's not enough to trace them. We're gonna need McGee to track down the pollutant we found on the paint chips so we can narrow the search.
Why would these guys go through all this trouble to steal so little money?
Bad planning?
Go! Hey, look! It's the epicenter of the blast. We should get some samples of the explosive.
I am on it.
Nevertheless, please, 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 I'm begging you, do not waste your time or money on NCIS, the video game for PC, PS3, Xbox 360, Nintendo Wii and 3DS. There are no other ways I can use to express the stinking bag of dog shit you will be purchasing if you do. Even if you have a fetish for taking photos, take one of the show while it's playing on your TV. It will be much more interesting. Anybody else remember when Ubisoft used to make decent games? God, that feels a lifetime ago. Oh, and you can shove your stupid deduction board up where the sun don't shine, you worthless pile of shit.